A lovely Monday to all of you. I hope you started your week wonderful. In this Monday's motivational message, what I would like to share with you is the importance of having good values and the purpose of why you have to embrace good values. Because you see, we live in a world where things change all the time. You hear good news, you hear bad news. You face challenges, you always face obstacles. You face situations where you're not able to take a particular action. But when you are driven by good values, always your behaviors will drive towards it. You see, no one was born with great or good or bad values. We develop our values along the way. Sometimes we learn good values from our parents, the household that we grow up, or probably from the community or teachers or people that we meet. But it is our responsibility to live by good values. When you live by good values, there's a tendency that you will always find the right motivation to do things. Because every time you face something or you face a tough situation, or every time you fall down, your values will encourage you to stand up and keep going. I've always realized that living with good values is such an important thing. Living good values requires that you remind those values to you every single day. There are 5 values that I live by. One is care. I care about people, but I also make sure that I make them accountable for their action, because care without accountability has no meaning in it. I genuinely care about the people that works with me in my community and everybody that I can serve. My second value is leadership. I don't wait for people to tell me what to do. I always look for opportunities and I add value, I take action. The third value is energy and passion, and I believe you can already see that even from this video. If you have been to any of my session or an interaction with me, you probably will agree that I have that values. You see, the fourth value is what I call as integrity, doing things right when no one is watching. I'll tell you one thing. This is my closer to 20th year in the human resources. I can tell you, I have never ever hired someone because they're my family or because they're my friends. And I tell you one thing, I'll never do that. There are people who stop talking to me because I didn't do that for them. But I have no regrets, because what's more important to me are my values, not someone's requests. And the fifth one is excellence. Excellence is always driving my behaviors towards continuous improvement, making sure every time I do something is better than what I've done before. You see, when you have good values, you don't seek happiness from other people. You seek happiness within yourself. I don't wake up in the morning and I look for happiness around. I look for happiness, I have happiness within me and I give happiness to other people. Good values will always drive your behaviors towards serving other people. Good values will always help you to live with the mindset of continuously learning and molding yourself to be a better version of yourself. So I drop your question today as we end this conversation. What are your values? And what are you doing to live those values? Good values will drive your behaviors always towards the very best version of you. And the very best version of you is a continuous journey. I wish you well and have a lovely week ahead. See you next week.